The algorithms don't love a bitch. Man. Man, what's going on, guys? Oh, you know what? I should have shared this on my story on Fedbook too. Let me see. I didn't put it on my story yet. You know what? Man, fuck it. I'm not about to trip because I don't know how to do it through here. That's a story. I guess I'll put live on YouTube now. So that how celebrities steal energy, we're gonna do that over here. I got a little bit of tarot. We got a lot to get into. I hope everyone's been doing good. It's been a while since I saw you guys. How you been? What's been going on? I was playing more on the Fedbook streets, but I'm back on the YouTube streets now. Let me see what I'm gonna put for this. Oh, live now. YouTube. I'm not even about to do too much with this. This text is too damn big. Casual. Oh hell no. Ain't nobody gonna be able to fucking read that. Simple. I guess. Whatever. Alright. That, and then I'll add my name, and then I guess we're good. My bad, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I should have done this before I got on. I did do an update on my Facebook. I've been doing most of my updates there lately, but I'll be back on here doing the daily vibes and all that. I had to take a little break, so I stuck to like one platform for a while. Alright, share your story so that they got it there too. Because I know everybody over there really wanted this this story. This is the better story. Make sure you like the video. It's a big deal. And it's based on a personal experience because we got all the celebrity shit and all that stuff, you know. All the conspiracy theories you see, but people never really have personal experiences. And you're greater than what you know you are. And a lot of times because of that, social media in general is designed to give you self-confidence issues. To make you feel like you ain't who you are, you know? And to make you feel like people don't see you, and then you get into your lower frequencies or vibrations, and now you're all of a sudden in a competition with people you don't even know. Them people don't even like themselves. You sitting here having a competition with a whole bunch of weirdos. Oh, I got the tantric course coming out too. I didn't post about it yet. Probably gonna post up the oh my god, is it called itinerary? I forgot what the hell it's called. I guess it's the itinerary. You know, like the course or course guide, so that you guys know what it's gonna be. That'll be up probably by tomorrow. I'm gonna have that posted up. We got a lot of good things, moving and shaking. How to realign. How to deal with my black tourmaline. I gotta tie it back up. Black tourmaline done came off. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that in a second. So I'm gonna see if the energy has shifted. Where the hell? Oh. Since my last reading. I did one earlier today. Great reading. And I really was able to really discern a lot as far as the energies, as far as being in a loving space, dealing with Christ consciousness, stuff like that. We had there's a lot of purging going on right now in the collective, and it's a lot lighter now. I feel like sometimes when we speak on energies, it helps them to shift. So even if you have to like talk to your four walls or write it down or just talk out how you feel, it may help you to actually shift the energy so that you don't feel so bad. So you're not sitting there like, man, I don't feel like all that today. You know what I mean? So, and that happens like that sometimes, and it's okay. That's life. So I'm going to pull cards. We're going to see what it's looking like right now. And what we got going on with the energy. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Everybody coming in. Let's get it popping today. Motherfucking here for it. You know, I was going to start with my... Scorpio season didn't come to play. I'm not going to lie. Libra and Scorpio working together this year. Them motherfuckers is not at odds. Because that energy has been around all day. And it's funny because I was going to use them cards and Spirit's like, nah, don't start with those. Nah, I might start with them anyway. I did have an experience over the weekend where I had to drive out. Man, that shit was weird because I had just went to the store. Me and my man was walking to the store, and on the way back we just got like water and stuff. And on the way back, I just started feeling weird. I'm like, man, something not right. Come on, we gotta go inside. Something not right. Something not right. He goes, all right. I'm like, hold my hand, hold my hand. And he goes, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay, but something feels off, and I could not. Thank God, we bought we bought only one sage stick that night. My bad, but a big ass sage stick. So we had went and got the sage stick. He used that. We really cleared the energy. I laid down. I started meditating, and there was this big. It was. I don't know if you can say that on here. Anyway, it was really linked in with the transhumanist sort of agenda. I don't know. I saw these witches and shit trying to. I feel like they were taken over by spirits. And they were calling in this like false primordial energy. They're always trying to copy the Great Mother and the primordial energy anyway. I remember seeing some shit on one of these award shows that The Weeknd did. And I was like, you motherfuckers. I said, I know y'all not trying to call in what I think you're trying to call in. It's a false paradigm. It's matrixy. But the thing is, if someone is out of you're more powerful when you are in alignment with yourself. So that's why all this healing, remaining in alignment, doing what you need to do for yourself really matters, because you'll always get I'm telling you, social media is designed to make you feel like you don't matter. But meanwhile, those beings that are in alignment and that are operating in their power, like their true power, their soul, you are the energy that they want off balance. So you either can't protect what you need to protect so that your energy can be hijacked, because you're the ones with the energy. So we'll start with Chakra Oracle. So we were able to thwart that. That was one of my missions. I know you guys get your own personal missions here and there. So make sure you're just really, really tuned in to your meditations, to following your guidance, always be in a state of becoming in alignment with your most authentic self, with your best self. The energy that I picked up earlier, a lot of it is about taking accountability, forgiving yourself, being really in tune with yourself, okay? So let's see. Look, insecurity came up again. I'm going to shuffle them a little more, though, because I want to see if anything shifted since earlier. Sometimes these energies shift really fast. Ooh. These are in the wrong spot. I can feel it. Where you want to go? Here? All right. Let's see what we got, guys. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, higher self. We have completion coming out reversed though, even though I usually don't read reversals, but you know, I follow my guidance. And these are the chakra oracle cards. That's Scorpio energy, impartiality. Look, what I said about Scorpio and Libra working together. We got scales and we got death. Transition. Scorpio and Libra energy really working in tandem right now. I think I'm going to use the tarot as clarifiers this time. Expansion coming out reversed. I'm going to actually put that upright to correct the energy. You got to remember that even when you're using your cards, it's a form of magic. So you can shift the energy by shifting the cards. It don't mean you can shift everything, but there'll be little things as you get your guidance where you can actually shift energies around, so that it's more in alignment. Follow your heart with that, you know? So it's more in alignment with the highest good for everyone involved. We're following your instinct. What did I just say? What's up, Star Alchemist? The Star Alchemist, thank you for being here. Also tonight, I thought it would be fun. If you guys want to do $10 tarot or psychic at any time, or just leave a donation. We also have acceptance. That's a lot of what's going on too. Let me, I'm going to pull clarifiers on these two. That's why I'm not reading them all the way. But I can feel what, we have vanity coming out reversed. And I'm actually going to leave this reversed. Because I've been hearing a lot about like the worldly emotions and stuff. Like being, oh yeah. Yeah, I like going live on here better too. It's more fun. I feel like it's a, I don't know, it's just a more fun energy. So I said I'm gonna go on here too, and I guess you came over from Facebook. Thank you for stopping in. We're gonna talk about the celebrity stuff too. I'm just seeing if any of the energy shifted since earlier today. So vanity reversed. That's a lot of the human and worldly emotions. All right, one more, and then we're going to check in with the tarot. Yeah, human worldly emotions. Look, that heart chakra starting to hurt again. It's very faint. I did a lot of meditations so that I wouldn't like feel everybody's shit so much. It is coming through. It's more faint now, thankfully. But yeah, that facade, and what's been coming up is like a smoke screen or the veil. That's how that's coming up for me. That's being lifted, but there's some people who want to be in confusion. So as the veil is getting, I was watching something the other day, they said there ain't no motherfucking veil. Shit is ripped in two, and I'm like, yeah, basically, there hasn't really been a veil all year. You know, and if you notice, well, I haven't seen as many witches posting, oh, the veil is thin and stuff like that. It's been more like, ain't no motherfucking veil. Alright, let's check out what's going on with, I'm going to try and do more lives too. You know, these take a lot out of me, but it's worth it. It's worth it to stay in alignment with what my messages are. I'm not feeling this tarot right now. No. The dragon cards? Alright, well, Spirit, come on now. Dragon cards, definitely. Dragon Oracle. I should use Dragon Tarot. I'm like, which ones? Because I was feeling those first, and you know what? That damn tarot deck want to come out. It's like, let me play. I'm like, Spirit don't want to let you play today, I guess. Not tonight, anyway. Not this evening. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm really curious to see if anything shifted in the last couple hours. Because I started noticing something that when I would do the reads, and every time I would go live or every time I would go on and give an update or do the readings, the energy would shift a lot faster. So we might got a small collective, but I think we got a pretty strong collective, honestly. And I think it's the power of the voice, the power of bringing something that's dark to the surface. I think it really makes a big difference. Huge difference. So let's see what we got here. That's weird, you guys. Okay, all right, let's go. All right, so for completion, like I said, Scorpio, impartiality, you see how she's holding that like the scales? And then we have completion here reversed. People are resisting the end of something. That's why that's coming up reversed. And then impartiality tends to deal with being the mediator. But in this case, make sure you guys thumbs up the video so more people can see it. Impartiality more deals with scales, balance. But I'm not seeing so much to be the mediator in this case. I'm actually seeing for us to remain balanced within ourselves. Yeah. Because I feel like energies, you know, a lot of these people, they got entities and shit on them. We know that. But a lot of these energies around are unbalanced, and they're seeking to get into your heart is what I'm really feeling. It's like being in the eye of the storm, you know? You're in the middle of a hurricane, and the hurricane are other people's emotions, their unbalanced, their energy. And you're kind of sitting there like, well, where do I go? What do I do? Walk with it. Don't walk before the energy. Don't slack behind the energy. Walk with it, because if you stay in that eye, you'll always be safe. All right, so what we got with completion, so that's our Scorpio energy coming through. We have some resistance on that transformation principle. People are very comfortable where they are. They don't want the change. There's also a lot of people that are not going to get good changes. Okay, that's funny too, because I said this on one of my soul family members that's also a practitioner. On his post today, I said he said something, and I responded. I said, well, the wheel of fortune always turns. And when the wheel of fortune turns, it can be in your favor. It's like luck could be with you or it could be against you. But it's also the law of rhythm and cause and effect. So when you have a sway this way, where say you had a downturn in your life, eventually the pendulum's going to have to swing the other way. If you were dealing with these energies, especially if you like learned your lessons, there's a little more to it. It's not that simplistic, but how I feel into it anyway, is if you learned your lessons and everything, and you were like, okay, I'm done with that energy, I'm ready to move on, boom, the pendulum could swing the other way. That's why it's really good to be balanced and to not look at things, and we were watching videos on this last night too. Don't think of anything as like good or bad, because who knows what's good. So completion, blue dragon from the Pleiades. Interesting. Prepares you to accept source healing. I did a live, accept heart activation, give and receive heart healing. That's really, really big heart chakra energies, big healing right now. That's what everyone's scared of. It's the shadow work. It's always the shadow work. But it really is. It's the shadow work. And blue resonates with the throat chakra, so it's the higher heart. That's the shadow work. So not too much has shifted. A little bit. It feels lighter than before. For sure. I could definitely say that. But that's what we have coming in. That might be an undertone or a larger theme for a little while too. But yeah, I'm seeing it as it's the shadow work. Nobody wants to do it. So in regards to that, what was the live? Oh my God, I wanted to tell y'all about a live I did. It'll come back to me. I'm not going to waste time on it. Let's see what we got for impartiality. Woo! Boy, oh boy. Alpha Dragon harnesses the divine masculine power of creation. Black and gold are primordial colors. Black, that black substance, triple blackness of space like Bobby Hemmett talks about, it's a great mother's energy. Now, male or female can harness that energy, and you have to open your heart to get to it though. Gold is Christ consciousness. So Miss Mary Magdalene or Mother Mary and Christ consciousness, and I'm going to be talking about divine couples the first week in my Tantra course. Divine pairings and how we can activate that divine masculine, feminine energy within ourselves. It's really, really important if you want to draw in or align with your divine partner, because as we know, you know, you got to keep up with life. Destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. That's exactly what's going on right now. And the guidance from Spirit is to stay balanced. This energy is coming in very strong. And the guidance out, I love that. The guidance from Spirit is to stay balanced, because this is it doesn't feel as drastic as it was. It could get drastic, but it doesn't feel as drastic as it was. I'm not feeling as many energetic attacks, but that's always subject to change, so we'll see what happens. It's more like, are you your worst enemy or not? So yeah, it looks like a lighter energy. It doesn't look like much has shifted though so far. We got expansion here. Let's see. But yeah, this is a great opportunity to start a new cycle, to start a cycle that's more in alignment with your most authentic self. Gold and silver violet flame dragon. So with this expansion coming in, you're going to want to transmute, this is transmute the old around you with wisdom and grace. Aziziel Bay, you know, rest in power to the elder. He had a book, and someone had sent me some pages from it, and there was one where there's a meditation where you can use the violet flame, but you can do it on like a, you would be, you know, visualize laying on a golden table. And I started mixing that with like a golden flame. So it's interesting that you have gold and silver here. I think I said gold and silver violet flame. There was one where it was like a gold table. There was one where it was silver. And I just find that so interesting that the concepts are sort of mixed here. Offer service under grace. That's a big theme right now too. But that's going to aid you in your expansion. And a lot of people want what they want so bad. They think if I just push in the physical, I'm going to get it. But the energy has changed. That's not going to work anymore. That's why that vanity card came up reversed. What you want, you're not going to get it through push. The Gary V model is outdated. Sorry, Gary V. I love you to pieces, though. But your model is outdated now. So with the instinct, it's about going forward and not looking back. So don't, what that more is alluding to is not looking back at like who's talking shit about you. Who's trying to pull you down. Like, okay, I can feel you. That's enough. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I don't need to be in that energy. I'm okay. No thanks. And also to be aware of smaller, more manipulative energies. So this, you guys might want to do some toning with this. Dusty Pink Dragon from Andromeda. We may have energy coming in. I think that's why I'm using these cards. We have galactic energies coming in to help the shift. Prepares all your, and that means we asked for it. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. And would you say you had to learn that? Yeah, big deal. Definitely a big deal. Just to learn to like, it's not about resentment right now. It's not about anger. It's not about like, I don't know where dust came from. We just dusted. It's not about allowing yourself to get caught up in these lower energies. Like if I see people posting shit and it's super low vibrational, I get rid of them. You know, like I curate my page so that I unfollow ads. They do a lot of weird ads. I feel like the ads in social media are like social programming. Like they're trying to get you to be in like this lower frequency. Like they'll show vampires. It's always all this parasitic shit. And I'm just like, no. So I try to like, as much as possible, just like tell them I don't want to see it. So this is embodying higher love. And that's what it's about right now. And what's the most protective force? That's funny too, because I had Bae do a reading on me earlier. And we had a card that came out from his deck was the Sword and the Rose. And it was talking about how love is power. And I just thought that was so dope. because the sword is the tongue, right? And the air energy, the what you speak into existence. And with the rose, you still have the thorns. So love is actually very protective. You see how everything in this world is incredibly inverted? Accept and radiate higher love, touch others with his flame. So yeah, I really feel like too with this instinct, with this clarifying this instinct card, it's like structuring your own reality. Not so much being in your own world that you're aloof, you're aware, but because you are aware, you know how to move away from stuff that's not for you. You don't let, and love has a flame. Like I really had to, while I was dealing with my own shadow, and then after I did my shadow work and I went and like cleared my stuff, of course, as usual, I could feel more. You know, I could feel more of everyone else's energy, and Spirit gave me the guidance to just come back to radical love, come back to radical divine compassion in my heart chakra. Like keep centering yourself back there. So, and then when I would do that, the pain that I was feeling from others, it would like dissolve, you know? So that's really important right now. Acceptance. Acceptance. Beautiful. Then when that card came out, I knew it was all about accepting yourself. And you are guided, by the way. Just watch who you're guided by. Deal with your guides. Deal with the spirits that you know. And if you're going to get to know the different pantheons, gods, goddesses, learn about them first so you can get a feel for their energy, because everything's energetic, okay? Pure white dragon from Orion, transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act in truth with honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. I feel like this is a lot of, as you accept yourself, it's not so much, okay, I know the perfect way of saying this. You see how this chick is sitting here looking all depressed? And this is a card about changing your perception. And when you change your perception, you accept yourself and you accept what your situation is, you can see what needs to be done, basically. You can change your life, right? So with this white dragon, it's really giving me the energy because white reflects back energy. It's like this energy that's reflecting back, reflecting away. Any negative energy is really how it's coming off to me. And with that, it's like, and I've been using this, and I think I used this analogy like 3 times today. I even was talking to soul family members, and I'm using the same analogy, right? It's like you're trying to look in a mirror, but it's dirty. If we don't clean the mirror, we can never see ourselves, right? So if we don't clean our heart, if we don't face our shadow, if we don't accept and take personal responsibility for where we have hurt others and where we have been wrong, then we never quite see ourselves. Make sure you guys are thumbing up the video. Leave a cash app for your girl or get yourself a reading. I'm doing psychic or tarot, just $10. I think I pinned my comment. Let me double check. I think I did though. Should be in the pinned comment, the cash app. Yeah, it's there. Perfect. All right. So let's move on to vanity. So the message is more or less the same. It's just at a lighter frequency now, which I love. This one wants to deal with a really heavy frequency. So means we transmuted some of that out. Good job, soul family. Ba, ba, ba. High five to you. We did it. Vanity reversed. I'm telling you, this is not going to be the way. Woo! Being vain ain't going to work right now, love. Let's see what we got here. Oh, air and water dragon. It's reversed, but I'm going to read it up right for now. Helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, which we saw before. Develop your psychic abilities. Be open to enlightenment and express your inner song. So, you can't develop your psychic abilities from this space. From vanity, from greed. It's a really big greed energy. And even in the story on this card, actually, I'm going to read you guys the story of that card, because it's going to make so much more sense. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. The legend. Crystal, Peter, and Mike are at a party in Mike's posh home, toasting success in their business. A mysterious old man appears and asks them whether they prefer gluttony or generosity. Puzzled, none of them answers. He reminds them that more does not mean better, and they laugh. Suddenly, they are alone, far from the party, in rising water. "We are getting more," cries Peter. Rain falls and the water rises. "Faster, play," shouts Crystal. "We must do well with what we have." As they begin to have fun in the water, the rain stops. It's the joy of the moment. It's this vanity, this fucking flexing culture, and everybody wanting to be on top or be better than someone else or have more. It blocks you from that inner child, from that play, which brings you everything you want. So, and it blocks it. Oh God, it blocks you up so much energetically. It actually blocks your psychic abilities. That's why this came out reversed. When you heal, you open up your psychic abilities. Nobody talks about that though. Nobody talks about the benefits of healing. How many of these? There's a couple people that do, and I'll give them credit for that. Very, very few. They want to give you all this alien stuff, all this. You are the center of your world, of your own universe. Why is no one telling you how to do this? Think about it. They're not telling you the truth. I've read so many books. I've done so many, God, over 10 years of meditation. And at one point I was doing 6 hours a day, and I'm getting back into it. I'm doing like 3 or 4 hours a day now. Because I had dropped down a little bit, divine timing, and then Spirit was like, all right, back into it again. And it's harder when we get big energies and we get our activations. We have to push out what is old in order to embody the new that's coming in. So if you want to make your activations easier, heal consistently. I still have to heal. It's over 10 years of meditation. I've had a Kundalini awakening. I've had 3 actually. The other 2 were a little more, but that fire Kundalini is a motherfucker. So I've had a real Kundalini awakening. From the rooter to the tutor, all fire. I was sweating for hours. It's a very intense sexual energy. And it's not sex though. It's fire. It literally is fire inside of your veins. Your whole body. I didn't know what the fuck was going on when it happened. And I knew about Kundalini awakenings, but I guess I didn't study enough about it. So when it hit, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I had to hit my homeboy up. I was like, what's happening to me? He's like, it's a Kundalini awakening, sis. Just breathe. Lay there and breathe and do nothing. I was like, okay. And then after a couple hours, it stopped. But that's also why some people get that spontaneous combustion. Because if the body is not prepared for a Kundalini awakening and it happens, then spontaneous combustion happens. No one talks about shit like that anymore either, I noticed. But yeah. So that's what we got going on with this. Connecting to higher frequencies. Make your activations easier. And you can develop your abilities through your healing. Because those meridians, that flow of that soul energy, it doesn't get blocked. Spirit has a natural way of keeping the deeper mysteries from people, because spirit my poor one, my Xavier Excalibur, his tip broke, but he got 3, so he was like, you can still use me. I said, okay, I'm gonna have to fix him. But anyway, spirit has a natural way of keeping higher mysteries from people, and it's because people naturally don't want to heal. So it's like, oh, you want all this wisdom, all this power. You want to understand these deeper mysteries. You want to be able to do all this fly shit. Heal. Heal. Be pure of heart. The reason why I can do so much that I can do, like I can see people's memories, but I choose not to, because I believe in, unless I'm doing an energy healing and I have the permission to go into their subconscious mind, I won't even see the memories in full. I'll just get the emotion from the inner child, and we'll pull the memories out the subconscious. And then I don't just leave it open though. I'll bring in like their own energy back. Like I'll call their energy back cleared and purified. But basically, you can't have all these fly ass gifts if you don't heal. You'll have some gifts, but I mean the really cool shit you won't be able to do. Fuck the fucking fuck the fucking cartoons and shit like that. I don't give a shit about, even though I can play with the air, move the water, I can do all that shit. Trees will randomly touch me while I'm walking by. I'm like, you're not close enough to do that. You leans a little bit. Animals come around me all the time. I don't care about the physical shit though. The most insane shit is honestly being able to be in such a space of divine love, compassion, and non-judgment that I can feel you. That's the flyest shit to me. And then I love getting the messages and the downloads and stuff, but fuck all that. That's cool because I learn something new every time from that, and I'm here for the healing and the learning, and it's pure of heart. So, and as I came up, Christ consciousness has been coming up big time, and I think we're at another frequency of Christ consciousness. I don't think anyone's talked about this yet. Big frequency of Christ consciousness. And it's another, is it a 6D activation? To be honest, no, it's a 6D activation is what I'm hearing. So we were at 5, going into 6. People are playing themselves and shit. I might have played myself. Because you can be at a higher frequency like yourself. But as far as what's going on with the collective, we're getting pushed into this too. Good luck, my people. Don't worry, I'm here for you. You ain't alone. I do it all the crazy shit first. You guys don't have to. Don't worry about it. So what fast 8 is, that's connecting with the inner child. It's reversed because it's that smoke screen, that veil. It's lifting. Oh, and it's lifting big time. Because I think I said this earlier. I fucking woke up, I was talking to a soul family member. I woke up last night to use the bathroom. And we got a long hallway, and then in the front is a living room. I fucking see somebody standing there. But it was like the same way it was when I was a child with my abilities. It's physical, okay? Well, it looks physical. It's not physical. I knew it wasn't. I knew it was a spirit. I'm looking, and I'm just like, there's a motherfucking spirit here with a black hoodie on with no face, with black jeans, black pants or whatever. So I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. I'm like, you have to leave. He gets pissed off. He's like, no. I'm like, leave now. And I start pushing him and speaking light language. And I start really pushing him. And then I called in my angels. I called in a bunch of angels that were like gold because I was dealing with this Christ consciousness energy. So I called in like angels that embody that energy, and I put them around the house as like a shield. So he didn't come back. So I used the bathroom. I come out and I look in the living room, like I did a little peek again. Now there's a different one there because the other one got kicked outside. So now there's a different one there, and it's fucking staring at me. And I'm just like, you got to get the fuck out too. I don't know what you guys thought, but this one was very violent and very aggressive. And I wasn't fucking into it. I didn't, nah. So he got kicked out too. They got kicked out last night. And then all night, sometimes I'll go to sleep, a lot of times, I go to sleep in meditation. And even though I was healing myself all night, I kept feeling good because these lower energies will always try to attack you while you sleep. Meanwhile, I have, I got my black tourmaline. I got my, which fell off my necklace. I got to put it back on. But I got that. Where's my shungite at? Because I made this pendant myself. I make them. I'm not making them right now. But I'll be making them again soon, like pendants and my spell jars and stuff. But I make this one. This is a really cool one. It's a pendant. But it's shungite in the middle. So I'll keep it near like electronics. I'll keep them next to me if I really want to be aware and make sure I don't have, because they attack us through EMFs a lot too. And there's a cell tower here not too far away. So I try to keep these like around me. Also, what I got? Master quartz. So this one, I held in my hand all night. Master quartz is extremely protective. It actually has quartz crystals on the inside and it's used for protection. It's like rose quartz plus, I guess, like a black tourmaline, like mixed. Like that's what the energy feels like anyway. That's not what it is, but there's some really strong geodes on the inside of this. And I just held it in my hand like this while I was sleeping all night. Man, I had this on my womb the other day. Oh my God. Started cramping everything because I'm like, wow, this shit is strong. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing just very deep, very intense meditations and healings. Because whatever the fuck I haven't seen, or whatever's coming back up in a maybe healing doesn't end, you know? You just get better at dealing with it. So I'm like, man, whatever the fuck I haven't seen or whatever the fuck is coming up, I'm going to take care of it. I'm not going to just sit there and wait to get fucked up. Sit there and wait, get in a lower energy, get fucked up. Like, who wants to be in that cycle? So the veil is lifting, and we're going to see more truth. We're being beckoned into this higher frequency of Christ consciousness. Brings you golden christened dragon, and it's a golden energy. Brings you higher love so that you can embody Christ's light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Remember, I just said sixth dimensional is kind of like where we're going with it. It's hitting a higher frequency now. With this too, and a big, like I said before, a big realization this week was love is protection. Divine love, radical love, divine compassion is protection. And, you know, you can fight with anger. I don't believe in fighting with violence. Anger is okay because anger moves energy, and you can release that. Violence tends to hold on to it. So, like, I wouldn't use a violent energy in my workings. I would actually use more of my anger, you know, or I would use love. Sounds fucking crazy. I know, guys. So we're all learning together, okay? But the importance of this right now is pertinent. And I've been getting so many channels all week, all weekend. And I just kind of like stayed away and did my own thing because I just had to I was absorbing so much. And I was like, okay, I got to get back. I got to get back to the collective. I got to get back and give them these messages. But I was like, okay, I have to get it and ground myself and make sure I'm good energetically before I give these messages, you know? So hit the like button if you're here. Well, thank you to everyone who did, by the way. I appreciate you. Hit the Cash App if you are enjoying the message. And, or if you want a reading, we can do those still. Okay, next part. The main event. I had a very interesting experience this weekend. I had a lot happen this weekend, like spiritually, like in real life. Not too much. Regular, the normies, they weren't too bad. They were weird though. They had rapey, violent energy. That was weird. But other than that, it's been pretty decent, loving, family sort of vibes. Just really good energy. Really good energy for healing. So, check this shit out. I think this was the night we got 2 sticks of sage. We ran through like 6 sticks of sage in like 3 days. So much clearing. Plus the area that I live in is not the best. So I think some of the outside energies like leak into the home. So it's like we always have to constantly be clearing. I get into a channel. Faye's going in with the sage. I said, what the fuck is this energy on me? I'm very aware because even when I do my energy, I literally go into like my cells, my DNA, I go the fuck in, I do my spirit baths, I'm constantly clearing. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? The Hardashians, I'm gonna say it like that because I don't want to get flagged with all their controversy right now. I got a message from Spirit about how they steal energy from spiritual practitioners, you know, people, and they're not these big YouTubers, because those people They have charisma and glamour magic. I don't use none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm coming up. Look, y'all. I've been in yoga pants, fucking t-shirt. I don't give a fuck, for real. I just don't. Like, I'll come on cute sometimes. Other times I'm just like, yo, fuck that. I don't got the time. I got time, but I'm more into like, what the fuck am I doing here? What is the message? Let's get that shit, the important shit, done. I'll worry about everything else later. So they have a certain look, right? They don't have the energy though. We do. So they look for people who have smaller followings or not a big page. They hire, but they only hire like, I think they have a team of witches, but they don't work with everyone. It's not like 20 people or something like that. They only have like 1 or 2 people doing this, like scanning people's profiles online. Somehow or another, I think they came across mine. And it's not like I was special or anything. They'll pick a couple and steal energy from them. And they don't try to take too much because they know that we're psychic as fuck for real and will notice. So this is new information. I didn't know about this shit. I wouldn't have even, like the shit that I get. Oh, and YouTube, I am so sorry. I have to give you guys the Soot Typhon lecture. I'm going to have to I got new information on that too. Soot versus Soot Typhon. I have to give you guys that back, that too. I have to call in the ancient Egyptian ancestors. I got new information there too. So it's going to be a busy week for us guys. So, that's what they do. And so sometimes we're like, I'm doing everything right. I'm aligning. I'm being authentic. I'm doing my shadow work. I'm doing, like, I'm really facing my fucking issues. Why isn't anything working? Like, why aren't things move? And it's not like you need big things to move forward. The energy will just feel off. People, you and the people you love, you'll just be arguing out of nowhere. Like, weird shit will happen. That's why. Because where they sent it to me at was actually in between, kind of like the solar plex in the womb. And it wasn't sitting for a long time, because I kind of caught it right away, because I kept feeling like it was they're very good. It's a very, very small feeling. You have to be very good with subtle energy to feel it. So do your body scans every day. Remember how I taught you guys? You hold, start at your feet, scan your body in sections. And what you do is you visualize one point of attention in each section and then pull all the negative energy to that section. But scan your bodies, your cells. They're really fucking good. I'm not going to lie. And I can feel you trying. Nice try. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Protect my crown, please. Thank you. Great mother. I love you. But yeah, that's kind of like new information on that. And that's not, we've seen the conspiracy stuff. We've seen, you know, we know what the fuck is going on around here, more or less, you know. There's enough information out there at this point that we know what's going on. Who would have ever thought that these people, and if they're doing it, there's other people that have to be doing it, that these people deliberately scan online for real spiritual practitioners and drain energy from them. And they're so good. Not gonna lie, some of the best magic I've come across. Hands down. Well, manipulation magic. I don't consider that real magic. Hands down. Extremely subtle. Definitely more feminine and very cloaked. But just do your body scans, you'll find it. Your soul's gonna lead you if you feel that. If you feel like you're too public or whatever. This is part of my job, so I'm always going to be public in one way or another. And that's fine. That's fine. It's the fuck I signed up for. Whatever. I can deal with criticism and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing my mission. Whatever anyone else has to say about it, not my fucking business. At all. At all. So yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Like, that was the new stuff that I got on that was very shocking to me personally. I'll wait, I'll see what y'all think. It was really shocking to me. I didn't think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even really know what to say. That shit was wild. And when it's like, yo, it's like, we ain't the type of people that think we're all that, like this. I don't have a big fucking ego. So I'm like, for real? This is what you're doing? Wow, that's fucking weak. So fucking weak. So fucking weak. This is what you're doing? So don't let those people steal your energy. I'm glad that I caught it kind of like right away. I know it wasn't sitting there for a while, which is great. I caught it real fast. That's why I'm just kind of asking, like, what do you guys think about it? Also, hit the CashApp. Support those who support you. As I always say, that's why protection is key, absolutely. And or get a reading. Because I thought, I don't know, I added the readings in. I was like, maybe people want it, maybe they won't. Hey, it's been a minute since I caught a live letter, but I totally can't believe it, though. Yeah, it shocked me. I'll say that. Because we know the big rituals that they do at award shows and through, social media, commercials, stuff like that. But you're really just finding real practitioners and attacking them? What? It's probably why they're having all these fucking problems now. You don't know how protected these people are? Y'all are fucking crazy. Crazy as cat shit to be fucking with real practitioners. Because everyone's like, oh, they're witches. Ooh, they're witches. They got a curse. That's manipulation. That is not real magic. Real magic comes from the soul. Nobody can give it to you. You just have it. It is in you. It's you. It's natural. It's not even magic. It's just fucking natural. It's a natural way that energy moves when you automatically operate at a higher frequency. I was born operating at a higher frequency. Trust me, I got dragged through the fucking mud. Sure did get dragged down to earth. That frequency fell, but I bounced right back, baby. Every time. But it was surprising to me. And thank you, Dee Dee, for being on. I appreciate you. And thank you guys for commenting, liking the video and stuff. I really do appreciate that. Do I want to grow the channel? Not too much. Like most YouTubers, let's get the channel bigger. I just want the right people. I don't want all the people. I really don't. I always said, even as a kid, I love people. And I truly do. I have a compassionate and naturally compassionate, loving energy. I really do love people. I don't love the ones that are filled with fucking parasites and don't have souls, but that's a story for another day. But I do love people. I love us. I mean, if it wasn't for other people, I would never be able to learn anything. I would know what I know. Well, then I would just talk to the spirits, which to me, spirits are people too. I don't look at any of it as different than me or you. They just don't have bodies, but they're just like us. Swear, they're like us. They maybe don't have the same issues, and because they're not in a body, spirits don't have the same attachments. It's not you, it's your body. Your body wants this. Your body wants what do I want today? Cranberry grape juice. Your body wants these things, these worldly things. Your soul doesn't give a fuck about them. So when people say you are not your body, you're not. Your body is your vessel. And it has certain things that it likes that chemically make you feel comfortable in the body. When you're spiritual, when you were a higher frequency, just naturally balanced, even a high-low frequency, full spectrum soul, baby, that's what we're going for here. Fuck high and low frequency. Full spectrum soul that's balanced. Naturally balanced. It's the world that gets you out of balance, but it's okay because that contrast teaches you who you are because you forget in a body. Like, you guys, and I posted that too on here before too. I should fuck around and get the link. When I broke down, I think I did it last year. It was really short. I broke down the last unicorn, like, and I put little pictures and stuff in, like, in little captions of what, like, the esoteric sort of what was going on there. I put in the scene where she gets turned into a unicorn. Where she gets turned into a human. She's a unicorn, right? She's a magical being. She's getting turned into a human. And Bobby Hemmett talked about this too. And I happened to have that and you guys are going to laugh, it was on VHS. And I didn't have a fucking DVD player and all that shit. My parents did not. They gave me all the cheap shit, right? So I got like a cheap... It was a brand new television at least. It wasn't like secondhand. Congratulations. But it was like a TV, you know. I didn't have fucking all the fancy shit. I didn't like that shit anyway. I wanted books for Christmas every year. I was like, I want composition notebooks, pens, and books. That's all I want. And maybe some socks. We're good. And she says, I can feel this body dying all around me. Okay? And it freaks her out. She said, I would rather run from the Red Bull. Nothing scares me more than being in this body. And then as we're going through the story, she starts to forget that she's a magical being. She starts becoming more human. The body truly tricks you. It is the ultimate trickster. Don't yell at me, Ishu. I heard him come in. Hey, that's my job. Don't yell at me. Take your ass back up there. Leave me alone. Love you, family. So, and then she starts to forget who she is. And I'm like, wow, whoever the fuck made this story, they knew some shit. They knew what the fuck was going on. It is, the day that you were born is the day that people should cry. The day that you die, you are free. Now, don't be suicidal, you motherfuckers, because Spirit won't let you go. Spirit will drag your ass through the mud, have you going to... Did you finish your mission yet? You did what you were supposed to do? No, Spirit. All right, sit your ass down with your stupid ass. Spirit will just drag the fuck out of us until we fucking get back in alignment. So there ain't no easy escape here. You got to do what needs to be done. You could try everything and your ass will still be here. Until you do what needs to be done. Do what you came here for, which is to remember, and remember how strong you get. Steel sharpens steel. You get strong from the contrast. This doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. It makes you balanced. It makes you, man, it changes you, and that's the point. It alchemizes the energy. It's a single point of attention this lifetime, which is very powerful for healing past lives, ancestral healing, right? All the shit you go through that breaks you down, that is a science. It's a metaphysical, alchemical science. I'm giving you a lot of shit tonight. Make sure you guys hit the CashApp, Aya9, AIIYAH 9. It is a science of putrefaction. Bobby Hemmett also talked about that. One of my master teachers. And the Shivites really practice this. They'll get high, drunk, eat a whole bunch of food, dead bodies, all kinds of shit. Then sit the fuck down and meditate. What? Bitch, I will be like this. Bitch, I will be laid the fuck out on the floor, asking to go to the hospital. Okay? Those are some strong motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing all that shit. I probably did crazy shit. You got me fucked up. I ain't doing that shit. But we still go through enough here where there is a putrefaction process, a breaking down of certain energies. And through that, just like you have those muddy waters, and that's where that beautiful lotus flower blooms out of. It's the science of transformation. Which is which is in alignment with the reading, right? But it takes a breaking down of the ego. Are you strong enough to find yourself again? Are you strong enough to know who you really are? Are you? I think you are. I'm rooting for you. Because if I could fucking do it, you could fucking do it. And I'm still doing it. And I can fall off at any time. Any fucking time. Any moment in time. All kinds of attacks, all kinds of weird shit happening. Anytime, no better than anyone else. Not even, it's not even a stretch of the imagination. I have no ego behind that shit because I've seen it happen. When I was in New York, on the Puerto Rican Day Parade, it is powerful. On the Puerto Rican Day Parade, I was going to, this lady was interviewing people. I had answered an ad. I don't remember if it was Craigslist or where, but I used to like to do freelance work because, you know, I'm a writer too. So I went to answer this ad, and, you know, she decided that I wasn't the right fit. I said, all right, no problem. Puerto Rican Day Parade, girl, I'm about to walk around. And I'm right here. I was right in Harlem. So it was great energy that day, too. I was fucking eating burgers and dancing with old people and shit. It was fun. But I'm walking around, and I see a homeless lady. But she's reading a book. And I'm like, oh, that's something I would do. She just had a good energy about her. So I sat down next to her by the train station. Hey, what's up? I start talking to her. I said, you want to go to the park or something and, like, hang out? Like, just randomly, like, hang out? She's like, yeah, we can take a walk or something. So it turns out this woman fell on hard times, started getting into drugs and stuff, and ended up losing everything. She was one of the instructors for one of the most prestigious ballet schools in New York. I think New York, anyway, whatever. It's like one of the top schools. It probably is the top school. And I had put on one of my favorite songs, the Dance of the, what is it? The Dance of the Swans? That, it's from Shavasky. I would love to put it on, but I don't want them deleting my video. It's already, we're already in the middle with a lot of shit here, you know? So I put it on, and she gets up and starts dancing and can still do it. So I know I'm really talking to the real deal. And even though she was homeless, she had a friend that had an apartment, and he was helping her save money. So all the money she would get from begging, she would automatically give it to her friend, and she was actually saving to get a place for her and her husband. Yep, yeah, she still had a husband and everything. You need that protection out there, not gonna lie. The streets are rough. And I actually started a GoFundMe for her and everything. Like, it never got any donations. I wanted to get to $1,000 because I knew where she was kind of at, and I wanted to give it to her, but we didn't get any donations, so I couldn't help her. That inspired the fuck out of me. And I've never, when you have non-judgment, you have some of the most beautiful, powerful experiences. Awareness is important. Trust me, my ass was naive as fuck. I've had some crazy shit happen to me being naive. People pulling guns out on me, all kinds of shit, because I was naive. Getting robbed and shit, naive. You have to be aware of the energy. But when you know the soul, non-judgment is really important. And the most important person not to judge is yourself. And that's where that forgiveness, self-forgiveness comes in. And I did a really long meditation this morning on I listened to self-forgiveness, affirmations. I got visions of, like, every person that I fucking wronged. And my heart's hurting a little bit talking about it. And I just went to their souls and I said, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? And even if they couldn't, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. You know? And that was easier than going in and seeing, like, every embarrassing moment, every time I fucked up, every time I was out of alignment. It all, like, just flashed before my eyes in meditation. And Spirit just comes to me and is like, can you forgive yourself? That was some fucking hard shadow work. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was fucking hard. It was really hard. And I did. And I'm still forgiving myself. And I know that I still probably will fuck up again. But I'm still gonna strive towards the divinity that I know is not inside of me, is who I am, is my real self. You know, without the fucking stupid ass ego. Like so if you're in a body, you're going to have an ego, but it's about shrinking that ego and making it balanced. Because the mind doesn't run the heart. The heart is the center of wisdom. So the Stacy, I didn't even know you were on. Did you want a psychic or tarot reading? The mind is not wisdom. The heart. And I was reading this book, Serpent Power, because I'm getting ready for my tantric course. So I got to get really into the tantric energy again. I got a bunch of tantra books, bunch of shit, bunch of personal experiences too. It's going to be a great course. So it's like I got the book. Oh, well, thank you guys for just, I didn't know it was going to turn out this way. You know, thank you for coming on. I'm going to pull up some of my screenshots. I got to read this, guys, to you. I'm going to pull up some of my screenshots and read this to you. Powerful shit. Powerful. And the reason why, like, I started going live again more is because I got fucking tired of watching all these unbalanced people. And I didn't think that I could do it better. But I was like, I want to connect with real people that get conversations like this. I don't want to be in these fucking chats and watching these fucking videos with all these weak-ass people. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? You getting in your ego, boosting, like, fucking, boasting about your followers and shit. I'm like, is that what's important in life? Fuck out of here. Look, one day, my ass. Tarot? Okay, I got you, Stacy. Let me see if I can find this screenshot. I want to say, matter of fact, I might have the book up still. I have it on online. I've been working since this morning because I've been working on the course, and I've been and this is my second live, so I'm organizing the course and just really getting back in tune with that tantra, you know, that tantra wisdom. And you know, I have to go back into my experiences. I got to go back into a bunch of shit. But there was a really powerful screenshot. I want to say it was from the Art of Loving. I'll figure it out. But let me see if I can find it here. If it takes too long, I don't like taking too long. So I'm not going to force the issue. But yeah, it was like, man, we really are so fucking gifted. And like, I don't even mean gifted by our fuck the gifts. We're gifted because we have each other. That's what the gift is. You are the gift. And I hope I can be a gift to you too. Not polarity. This is tantric harmony. No, not polarity. Let me see if I can skip it. Alright, it's not letting me bring it up. I don't know. My laptop's tripping right now. Because it said photos. I go to the screenshots. It said nothing to show here. I'm like, oh, okay. That's cool. If it doesn't pop up, it doesn't pop up. But, yeah, the course is going to be dope. It was a lot of just powerful energy. Anyway, I lost the point. So we're going to leave that alone. I'm going to do her reading. Was it meant to be, I suppose? I may do like a little, just a mini... like a, I don't know, maybe I won't do it as a teaser, but I might do a mini lecture or something. Okay. And these chakra oracle cards want to come out. You know what though, for you, Stacy? We're gonna go beyond Lemuria. One of my favorite decks. I can't say it too loud. The other decks are gonna get mad. You guys didn't know your deck had a consciousness, did you? All these decks have personalities. These are deities on here. They're energies. Everything around you is alive. The plants, the animals. Well, we know the animals and plants are the trees, the anything, everything. This fucking I'm gonna pull up my oil. That's my special oil. Alive. This is my Phoenix bracelet. My bae got me this, and he has a matching one too. Yep, we're esoterically married, I guess. We've been saying that shit. It was funny. He started it. He starts going, when did I sign these marriage papers? I was like, I'm trying to figure out the same thing. What the fuck is going on here? So let's see what Stacy got. But yeah, wow. Man, the channels came through tonight. I wasn't even expecting to be on this long. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the messages, such a gift. Ooh, it's at the bottom? Sacral chakra, core creation. We actually got that message earlier for the collective. I'm going to read more into this in a second. I really want to pull the other cards. So that's for Stacy. Get the fuck out of here. Full spectrum. What did I say before? Full spectrum. Balanced energies all the way through. Wow. You're one of these beings. And you see the skulls? People get so scared of skulls. Life and death are just cycles. Also, too, what's the science of not breathing? Because when I meditate, I forget to breathe for like minutes at a time sometimes. When I'm really deep in meditation, I don't breathe. I'll stop breathing. And then I'm talking to Bae today. I'm like, when I meditate, sometimes I just don't breathe at all. I'll forget. And he goes, yeah, I'll be walking. Like, he'll do like basically like a walking meditation, but he does it very naturally, so he didn't know what it was called. He's like, yeah, I'll just be walking. I'll forget to breathe. So there has to be a science on that too, because everyone gets into this breath, which is cyclical. What the fuck is the science of not breathing? I got to go into that with spirit. That's going to be an interesting lecture. Yeah. Let's see how many people curse me out for that. Shine your light. This came out reversed. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to flip it back around though, love. So yeah, we're going to talk about a bunch of weird ass shit on this channel. That's just what we're going to do. Maybe, and whether you believe it or not, it'll expand the mind. That's what's most important. You have the infinite. And I want to say, you got a lot of opportunities coming in for you with this. It did come up reversed too, but I don't really need to read it reversed, because I know that activation and that energy for you, Stacy, is because if you feel like it's not coming in, that infinite energy, it's because you're not calling it in just yet. It is who you truly are, but it has something to do with the Shine Your Light card. All right, I'm going to pull this. We have healing. Spirit said not to read that reversed. Healing, okay. And I'm going to pull one more, and then we're going to do... I don't think I need clarifiers. These cards actually kind of want to channel... You got healing and high heart chakra. Get the fuck out of here. You loving bitch. I love it. I love it. I'm going to put the shungite up here just for you. Just like let's add some beauty. I wish I could like leave it like up here somewhere. You guys can see it, but I'll put it next to it. I'll put it next to the phone. All right, fine. We'll pull one more. Why not? We'll pull one more. It'll be fun. Reclaim your energy. Beautiful. Spirit said that is all. Okay. Let's see. Oh. So I have like water, juice. My stuff is empty. Tisk. All right. Oh, this is beautiful energy. This core of creation. I think that the reason why this reclaim your energy card came out at the end is because you're tired right now. You've been doing a lot. I think you stress yourself out a lot too. I don't know if we talked about this the other day or not. It's not even the stress. It's you spread yourself really thin. So just make sure you're consistently, when you do get a chance to meditate, I'm feeling like a spiritual bath is necessary right now too, to clear and call back in your energy, especially your sacral, cleared and purified. I mean, call it all in, right? Full spectrum. Cleared and purified. It's really going to be helpful to rejuvenate you. This full spectrum card is gorgeous, by the way. And no matter what chakra you currently are operating at, be sure to scan all of them and be in alignment with yourself. And you're doing really good right now. So confirmation or just a reminder that you're a full spectrum being. You're one of a kind. And by the way, not everybody's chakra system is the same. No one's gonna tell you that. God, there's so much shit that's like, what the fuck is with all these lies? All this dogmatic bullshit. This is how it has to be. No, people are different. We may all come from the same source, the same oneness. But you might have God, but you have a gang of angels that are different attributes of that one God. It's everywhere, every ancient text. Attributes. Well, that on that level, but there's more to, different texts. I've been looking up the Enuma Elish stuff. There's a lot on that I gotta pull up too. A lot of information on that. Anyway, you are full spectrum. Very non-judgmental. Don't judge yourself. Now, so as you have like many parts, okay, so this is part of being a multi-dimensional soul. Everyone is different and unique, and that's what makes us fucking beautiful. That's how you learn. If everyone's the same, nobody learns anything. Learning is fun. Learning is fun. I love learning. Every one of my clients teaches me something. I got the best job in the fucking world. Best job in the world. I wouldn't want to do nothing else. Even though it's hard, like having your own business and shit, fuck that. I don't fucking care. It's the best job ever. Get to connect with beautiful souls and shit. So what I'm seeing, okay, shine your light is what you have to do in the middle. That's why. It's you can be introverted at times, and it can put you in a really dark place. And you don't need to be extroverted with everyone, but let that inner light, who you are, stand in it with power, no matter who you're around. Because you, as you are a multidimensional soul with many different aspects. We got primordial aspects. Some people are mermaids. Some people are mermaids, Lyrians. Some people, you got all kinds of shit in you. And you are operating on many different dimensions and realities. You are a multi-dimensional soul, right? And all those realities you're operating on are different spectrums or different dimensions of light. Like they're different expressions of soul. Because soul, we're not quite sure what it is. Like it's the stillness. For me, it's the silence. That's the best way I could describe it with like human words. Just the silence, right? So that's the infinite, the oneness. But you're both. And don't not be either. Be both. Be authentically you. Be a fucking dark goddess one day and a fucking goddess of light. Light worker. I'm a dark worker today, light worker tomorrow, bitch. What's up? I'm a witch this day. I'm fucking primordial being this day. I'm a dragon this day. Like all kinds of shit. Be who you are in all your expressions, because those are all different expressions of your soul. That's how the soul expresses itself. That's why we need to have non-judgment. We shut our world down. And you are the infinite. You're both. You don't have to choose. Okay? Now I love this. This is what it's like the darkness. Yeah. Absolutely. That's how I see it. I call it the primordial realm, but even more than that, I call it the pristine darkness. Because the little archons and AI things or whatever, they always try to like make it seem like they always try to like make a false version of it, but it never feels the same. I just go there, like in meditation, I just like float around and like rest. And when I come back, I'm doing everything. But that's the inner, the outer, right? The pussy and dick. The inner, the outer. The vagina is in. The feminine, which we all have, right? Feminine and masculine energy, internal. That's why this tantric course is about to be fire. Internal. So you go into rest, comfort. All right. I'm going to die right now, right? That's what sleep is, a mini death. Come into myself. I'm going to rejuvenate my cells. Rest, replenish my energy. Become in alignment. What the fuck? I don't know where that gnat came from, but it's going to die. I smacked it too, my stupid ass. I was like, smack. It was like, ah. ah. And then when I get up, I do the active energy, the out, the masculine. So that's how it works. You're okay, I gotta do that, I'm ready to do that. Right. In our world, they keep us so busy. So what it does is it makes, male or female, it makes your energy imbalanced. Because now you're operating in mainly masculine energy, and everybody's, the amount of masculine or feminine people have is different. Everybody has a different balance with it. So you have to know your own balance and what's going to really work for you, right? So with that, we have healing, high heart chakra, healing right now. And I feel like for you, it's replenishment of energy, rejuvenation. I think that's why we got reclaim your energy. Rest, rejuvenation, coming back to self, inner child work. It's going to expand you. You're already this. But now we get to balance it, right? You're already high heart chakra. You already are ecstatic bliss. You already are radical compassion, right? Expanded, beautiful. But you need to rest. You cannot do it all. Like, not if you're just unbalanced. You can do a lot more if you're balanced. So that's for Stacy. So just balance right now. Right now, balancing for you, my love, very important. And then as you get balanced, you're going to be perfectly fine, girl. Perfectly fine. Look, beyond the mind. you might got to stop overthinking. That was a hard one. It's still a hard one for me. I have to practice every day to not overthink, because it gets you in that, either I get anxiety and then I just like lay there and I'm like procrastinating, or I'm like the opposite energy and I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'm trying to do everything, but it feels like nothing's getting done. All right, well, she's the only one who got a reading, but if you guys want these more, I'll put a post up and see who like wants it, doesn't want it. I think maybe like once or twice a week, or you can put a yes in the chat if you want to do like readings more. We're always going to do the Galactic updates, but personal readings, because I do them more on Facebook. You're welcome, my love. I do them more on Facebook, and I do more on Facebook. Like I do Akashic records, mini Akashic records, higher self channelings, tarot, psychic readings, mediumship. I bring in gods, goddesses. Sometimes people get mediumship and they'll be like, I want to talk to this god. But hopefully it's one that you actually talk to, because don't bring in a god that you don't know shit about. It might cuss you out, and I'm just not. So if you guys want more varied stuff like that, but like when I come on here or Instagram, I will typically just be like, psychic or tarot, let's see what people want, you know? So the alchemist said yes. Cool. So I'll explain it, and I guess I'll put a poll up. We'll definitely be diving into more mythologies, those lectures, and as I break down. Oh, also sacred geometry is changing, but I knew it would. I predicted it like last year or something. I told one of my soul family members, I was like, you all have to start changing and channeling new sacred geometry. And there's some people that came up with some stuff on a Metatron's cube, and they came up with the flower of life. I was watching a video on YouTube the other day. These people fucked it up. So they got the flower of life, but they changed the dynamics of it. But I knew it. I've channeled it last year. I was like, we're ascending to a higher frequency, which we're already there. Unbeknownst to us, because we don't realize when we ascend. Because after a while, like after that first little bump, it feels natural. It's like the you at 12 years old couldn't handle what the you at like 25 years old can handle. You know what I mean? There's a difference. So like you never know. Hey, Isaac, thanks for coming through. So you like never know the difference. So you have to like, what's up? So you never like realize what happened. You're like, oh yeah, I don't think like that anymore. Oh, I don't do that anymore. Like you just, it becomes like a natural energy. What's up, love? So I'm gonna go. If you guys enjoyed the content, hit the Cash App, support a bitch. Also, I guess I'll post something up. Email me, or I have all my links in the description. If you do want to book your own reading, I haven't put up my new specials yet, so I'm still operating off last week's specials. I might put them up maybe Wednesday, or tomorrow. Oh wait, tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay, yes, tomorrow, because I took Monday off this week. I'll more likely than not have the new specials up. What you want to do for those, I'll put the post up, so pay attention to the community tab, and that way anybody who wants the special and doesn't want to pay full price for our particular service, email me. I can either send an invoice, I do Venmo, I do Cash App on those, so it's whatever you're more comfortable with. If you need a record and a receipt of payment, then get the invoice. If you're like, all right, yo, I've worked with you before, boom, let's go. Do the Cash App or do Venmo. I want you to feel comfortable, no matter how you do it. That's why I offer so many different options. I have the multi-dimensional readings. They're 200, but they are everything. This is energetic clearing, a psychic reading, a Akashic records reading. It's like everything in one, like a whole tune-up. And you can get that on my booking page. So it's I think it's aya.awakens@setmore.com. Don't quote me on that though. It's in the description. So the description of the video will have all my stuff for you guys to book. And also pay attention to the community tab, because that tantric course is coming. I will be taking deposits, I'm pretty sure by tomorrow, because I have the structure and the outline done, and I've already started on what I need to do as far as the content. It's been weeks of like just getting in tune with the energy. So now I'm kind of ready to like, let's fucking go. And I'm going to start the first week of November, I'm pretty sure. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.